Okay, one last video for you retards out there that can't follow what I'm doing by now. So, this is a Hawaiian sling spear, and this goes in the shooter. And if you can imagine that there's bands here that go back to here, you pull back, right? And this device is going to hold it in place and then have a trigger mechanism. So let's look at that device. That device will replace, as Eric fondly calls it, the dick head. So here is the revised dick head I made, which I will drill out, put in this 1/2 inch, 3/8 inside diameter plastic tubing, and then can just slip it right on all the way through. Here is the mechanism. This, first of all, is a 10mm tapped 1.0 tapped hole in the top that takes this nice little plunger. And this plunger, if you notice, when you turn it, the pin lifts, and the pin has a 1/4 inch diameter. You can't really see it that well, but when you turn it, it's spring loaded, it lifts in and out. So, what will this catch? This is the model I made with spring pins, and it can sit right in there, the pin. But you notice I'll have to grind it to conform to the round shape of the spear 1/4 inch and then put a flat edge on it so that it holds against this. And I'm also going to round the edge that passes so it can lift over those because it's spring loaded, right? So it can just, if I round this edge, it can just pass over them and then lock in going this way with the flat edge here. So anyway, that's the mechanism. And of course I have to put these collars, 2 of them, on the actual spear itself, but that's very, very high stainless, so I don't want to, I made a model first. So we'll thread it in. Oh, and I made the flat spot, of course, with the milling machine, so it can take this. And now you can see if I sight that up. The pin is exposed in there, and of course we'll just have a little bit of the pin exposed. Then you tighten down the lock nut, and we'll put a lock nut on there and have it fixed. But now you can see, if you can see inside that hole, when I turn it, that recesses, right? So now let's put this bad boy in to mimic a spear. That's a 3/8 collar, 1/4 inch shaft, and I have to turn a little since I haven't carved it yet, but see, it's clicked in, all right? So you pull back and it releases. So far so good. The prototype looks workable. Over and out.